Om Jnanatimirantasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripasindhubhyayivacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. I'm sorry I couldn't come to this function earlier. Just have had a meeting and other things to attend to. But I was thinking about all of Radhanath Swami's wonderful qualities, and simplicity is one that has always attracted me. He has a very deep taste for Krishna consciousness, which is obvious because he's able to instill that taste in other persons. And many, many wonderful qualities he has. Gratitude is something that I have learned from him, because if you think about it, it's a very consequential quality to have in Krishna consciousness, to appreciate what we've been given by the spiritual master, and certainly he does that. I won't take too long, but I wanted to share a couple of my own experiences with Radhanath Swami. Maybe not the first time I met him, but at one point I was living in Seattle, Washington, in the United States, and Maharaj was visiting there, and somehow or other we just came together. Wherever he was staying, I went to visit him, and there was no one in the house except for him, alone. And so I came in, he personally answered the door, he invited me in, we paid obeisances, and we sat down to talk on the floor, because he's that simple. And we were talking about many things, and because he knew that I was in Vrindavan, so he brought that up, and at the time I had translated one book from Bilvamangala Thakur called Govinda Damodar Stotram, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, some of you know. So we were talking about that, and he told me that I used to chant that when I was living in Vrindavan in the old days, before I came to ISKCON. He said, when I joined ISKCON, they told me that it was bogus. And so, he said, then at New Vrindavan, I used to go out into the field and chant it there. So anyway, it was very sweet how he was just very, completely guileless, and just very innocent and simple, and very, very sweet, humble also. So I really, that short meeting that we had, it didn't spend very long there because I knew he was busy. But he's full of endearing qualities like this. And we know from the 5th canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam, Yes Yasti Bhaktir Bhagavati Akinchana, etc., that when one actually has the spirit of unconditional, pure, desireless devotional service, anyabhilashita shunya bhakti, then one manifests these natural qualities because they're actually part of us, being part of Krishna, and these qualities all come from Krishna, and they're existing within us as well. So the commentators on that verse, famous verse, they explain that demigods and their qualities come and sit permanently in the heart of a person who embraces the principle of pure devotional service. What does that mean? They say that in general, when people are coming and going from the house of Yamaraj in accordance with their fruitive activities, pious and impious actions and reactions, the demigods facilitate them, because the demigods are the ones who administer our karma. But they don't really enjoy it. They're on the clock. It's their job, and they're doing what they have to do on behalf of the Supreme Lord as his representatives. But when they see that someone has adopted pure devotional service, then they become attracted, because they consider that every day I'm administering people's karma, sending some to hell, sending some to heaven, Most of them are just moving horizontal, so-called progress in this material world. But when we come to a sadhu, that changes everything. And even the demigods, they aspire to get the sadhu's association because they're grateful for that. And they think samyak asate. They sit permanently in the devotee's heart because of his pure devotional service. Nishkama, ahituki, bhakti. So, as we heard very nicely from Prithu Prabhuji, that Radhanath Swami has this attitude of pure devotion, and his life is completely dedicated to Srila Prabhupada's service, and to, more importantly, I want to say, representing Srila Prabhupada himself in this world by embracing the principle of pure devotion on behalf of Srila Prabhupada, and thereby manifesting those qualities that make him so attractive to all the rest of us. Akarshana. This is Sri Krishna Karshani Tata. Bhakti has this characteristic. So, a very happy occasion today. In a short 5 minutes, I have to say a few nice words about Radhanath Swami and to beg for his blessings and for all of your blessings as well. Maybe someday, by such Vaishnava Kripa, even I can approach that standard of pure devotional service as well. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srila Radhanath Swami Maharaj ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Gaur Premanandi.